And the Grandmaster is right. If Lina's prophecy will come to fruition, it will become real. And I say it will happen.
Behold, the scales will fall from your eyes, and you will understand.
Juggler's tricks. I expected more.
You think this an illusion? Oh no, Geralt, it's nothing of the sort.
Where are we?
See for yourself. Follow me. Now that you have seen the ice-encased towers of Vizima, do you understand?
You're rambling, de Aldersberg. What do you want?
This is the future. The White Frost has destroyed human civilization. This is the end of time. Do we lose heart, surrender? Never. We can yet avoid our fate.
Save your rhetoric for the plebs.
Understand. The Order and Salamandra acted only to save humanity.
Every criminal claims a higher cause.
You lack humility. Time for a lesson in some.
Yes, right. This here will happen. It's just thousands and thousands of years off in the future. Now that is canon. An ice age will happen to the Witcher world. But it won't happen while anyone from the cast, as we know them, are alive. Still no map for this location.
The unexpected awaits you here.
How did you get here?
You're stronger than the Grandmaster thought. You summoned me.
How?
The Grandmaster invited you into a vision of the future enclosed in his mind, yet you brought your own visions and specters.
So this isn't real?
It's more than a dream. Should you die here, your death will be very real. I shall accompany you, assist you. But only a blizzard follows us, with nothing beyond it but death.
Interesting. Lightning storm. And all our potions are increased to last them for 50 hours. Overcome all obstacles and climb to the peak to confront the Grandmaster. The Grandmaster wields powerful magic, though he has trouble controlling it. He has drawn me into his vision of the ice plains, which the civilized world will turn into with the coming of the White Frost. I must overcome Jacques de Aldersberg's vision, climb to the peak where I will find him. Triss claims this world is the Grandmaster's vision of which I am a part. I must move on carefully, as death here will be very real. Thankfully, the sorceress decided to assist me with her magic. Blue thunderbolts will strike my opponents. We have the Skullhead, a creature that's long died out according to a journal entry. Let's return to right in the moment. Thinking, why did I draw a steel sword? First of all, it's very effective, but also, and I should note, I suppose, this is going to be the final part of this Let's Play. No matter how long it's going to be, We're in the ice plains. And I'll keep this file as long as it takes. But I will also explain everything that needs to be explained. All of the game at least. Hints at, but doesn't reveal entirely. We have the skull heads here. Let's see, if I know the alphabet, they should be here. Archaeological research, the only source of knowledge of them. Meaning these have been here before. Sensitive to silver, so I should have used silver. Died out centuries ago. Now another thing about them is that they look vaguely human. As in very, very vaguely human. And either it's a popular theory for a long time. Let's just check. Oh, that's also lasting for 1 million years. Either a very popular theory, or it's something I'm making up or whatever. But I'm fairly certain. Just get a good look at this guy, because that looks like a human face from this angle. The idea is these are what humans will turn into during the Ice Age. Will essentially degenerate, devolve, to survive in these harsh temperatures and this harsh environment.
You haven't changed a bit, Witcher. Again, you emerge from nowhere to kill humans.
What humans? As always, you're perplexing.
Behold the remains of humanity. Ape men, wretched creatures worthy of disdain. Some my own great-grandchildren.
They're human?
The White Frost has stripped humanity of its luxurious robes. All that's left are beasts that think only of eating and procreating. They are human no longer. Their base instincts drive them like the lynch mob from which you saved me. I'm grateful. Take my gift.
We received 5 swallow potions. Huh. And some Tornia. Albedo as it's dominant. Interesting. Okay, so it wasn't a theory, it was actual stated fact by the game, as we just heard. This goes to show that my memory sometimes fails me. Same time, the bestiary entry states that these are monsters. And not at all the remains of humanity. Of course, the bestiary entry was to reveal this before the end of the game. Or take out the fun of that reveal. And I find it mighty interesting. That's also another way of going, hey, that's proof. Let's see, Hackman's venom. Poison and wounded opponents. Let's actually put that on Erendite, because we can poison enemies still. Right. This here cannot happen overnight if humanity is turned into those. Evolution takes a long time, as you very well know, dear viewer.
I see you have met our degenerate great-grandchildren. Do you understand now why you cannot oppose my plan?
You have yet to say how all this ice justifies your crimes.
Only a grand plan pursued without hesitation could save humanity from what I saw in my visions.
Trust your daydreams that much?
I never asked for these visions, this gift.
But you chose how to use it.
Many times you insisted special gifts should be used for just causes. I chose the most just of causes, saving millions of lives.
And pursued it by ending hundreds of others. How many more do you aim to condemn?
You have no notion of the approaching cataclysm. The spirits of those who perished wander here. Tell them they had no right to survive.
Approaching cataclysm alludes to it being something that's going to happen soon. That's where the Grandmaster is wrong. This here won't happen for a long break to make space. Long time. Grandmaster's words seem familiar. True. Though I'm not sure to what. I can't let myself be deceived by his visions. I must move on. But he did indeed say that we, Geralt, oftentimes has said that great gifts should be used for a just cause. We have indeed said such earlier. Oh boy.
You cannot stop this, Witcher. Death follows you.
Oh, death follows us. We must go on. Spot the king of the Wild Hunt. That can't be a good sign. It's getting colder. I must move on. And again, the Wild Hunt is a sign of war, bad luck and bad portents. A bad omen, so to speak, generally.
Murderers never know peace.
Those thoughts always come too late.
As if I had a choice. You never knew feelings that controlled your every step.
I know it's hard to act contrary to your feelings. There's always choice.
I know it's hard to act contrary to your feelings.
We're toys in the hands of fate. Before it casts us apart, accept my gift.
Soulcatcher restores vitality with each opponent killed. I met a Noon Wraith. It was a Night Wraith. She casts a magical shield that drains energy from my enemies and passes it to me. The Wild Hunt showing itself means that death is near. And they never show up without just cause, or as in just from that point of view at least. Again, my Grandmaster wanted to create mutants to save the world from this. Save the world from something that's naturally happening. Something that has happened in the real world too, and will happen in the real world again at some other point, most likely. Even though I've read something fairly interesting about Ice Ages and that. And that there's this common theory that we're actually heading towards an Ice Age right now. But that is why, you know, the climate is acting a bit weird. Another scientific furthering of that theory. Let's check this lasts for the map. It's supposed to last because we applied it in here. Now the reason why, even though we are cyclically in a period of time where an Ice Age should be happening, the reason why it's not just getting, you know, colder and colder and colder is because of all of the global warming that's been caused. It's weakening the ozone layer and strength, making all of that. I'm not an expert on the subject, so I won't start using terms I don't really remember. General idea is that we've, in theory, prevented ourselves from getting a new Ice Age, but we're going to face a different problem instead. But let's see what the Grandmaster has to tell us now.
Do you finally understand, obstinate Witcher? Humanity will perish. The few who remain will become animals. My plan would avoid this.
What plan, damn it?
The human nations can only survive the cold through a mass exodus south.
With you leading them?
I'm prepared to do so. I see the future. I command respect. I would rule well. Of course, I had to get rid of any standing in the way, especially non-humans.
Why so obsessed about other races?
You're joking. They detest humans. With the slaughter in Vizima, they discarded their noble masks. How can you stand with the murderers of women and children?
Another lie. You provoked the non-humans.
Hatred for hatred. I'll show you my creations. Honest, they don't hide their intentions behind beautiful faces.
Again, he's saying stuff that sounds familiar here. doesn't it? Heard this speech about non-humans before, if I could only remember where. The Grandmaster speaks with great conviction, though his words are the ravings of a madman. Again, he provoked the non-humans. He is to blame for them, so to speak, discarding their noble masks, as we've found out. Meaning he cannot use that as an excuse for his actions or explanation for them. Because he's to blame. He is to blame for it happening in the first place. But still, he's saying stuff we've heard before.
You thought you could stand aside.
I wanted no part of politics. I'm a Witcher. I'm neutral.
We fought for those we love. You scorn that, for you'll never understand it.
A machine created to kill. You had no choice. Your time has passed.
You're obsolete. The world has no use for you. Lay down your sword and rest, Geralt.
Have the courage to face me, Jacques. Stop hiding behind specters and illusions. I'll find you.
You won't get the chance.
The way is clear. We can move on. This lamp distorts everything, even memories. It is empty, cold. The wind is biting. If it is a reflection of the Grandmaster's thoughts, of his soul, I can begin to understand his behavior. Understanding doesn't necessarily bring forgiveness. True. Unknown bomb. Yeah. Dress. That's Alvin.
Look, Alvin.
It's just an illusion, Triss.
I saw little Alvin's spirit. I wonder where he is now. When the Grandmaster's weird, corrupted version of everything, where Geralt's memories and thoughts are also affecting it. It's crazy, huh? Why would Alvin show up here?
How stubborn you are. I could use you to shepherd my sheep during the first years of winter.
I doubt you mean it. You stole our secrets from Kaer Morhen, used them for the worst ends.
I needed witches, but knew the secrets of mutation had been lost. You witches had it all, but lacked courage and vision. I merely did what you desired in your hearts.
You took them as if they were your own. You're a thief, a hypocrite.
Are you incapable of seeing the golden path of my dreams? My knights will explain it to you in a way you will understand.
Where does he get these ideas? Well, no point in debating him. Must fight him as soon as I'm able to catch up. The Grandmaster is clearly insane, as we've found out. He's somehow getting inspired by some things we've said before.
Look, Geralt. Humans, monsters. Easy to mistake one for the other.
True, Your Highness.
I should know, wouldn't you say? The Grand Master is clearly a madman. Even I wouldn't dare pursue a plan like his. We must stop him.
Milady, your wish is my command.
You have class, a rare quality. I wish to fight alongside you. Call it a whim.
Get an ally. Which will be useful during the fight ahead. Princess Ada in the form in which she feels best, as a bloodthirsty Strigger. Love to say something, but this thunder and clashing of metal is making it hard. Wait. We're good pain, but aren't we immune to pain? I'm immune to stun and knockdown. This guy is not. Ada popped away. Interesting.
Here we must part.
Why?
At the heart of the vision, he controls all. You must go on alone.
See you, Triss. I'll be back.
Good luck, Geralt.
And must go on alone. Confrontation draws near. Nearing the heart of the Master's vision, must go on alone. The confrontation draws near. Almost leveling up, but we're not getting the final level. Since we're ending the game at level 36. Do we need to brew more potions? No, we'll meditate for 0 hours. We've got what we need. We apparently keep the Soul Catcher and Lightning Storm. Yeah, somehow the Grandmaster is getting inspired by some things we've said in private. Either he has brilliant spies or there's something else at work here.
Now, do you see the need to act, whatever the price? Geralt, open your eyes, open your mind.
They treat people like you at St. Lebioda's hospital.
By pursuing me, you proved me right. You faced the dangers that humanity faces and survived.
Jacques de Aldersberg, your dream is over.
Patience. You may yet change your mind. Imagine thousands traversing an icy wasteland. Could you defend them? You and a handful of witches ridden with doubt, like Berengar? Impossible. Only the greater brothers can do that. But they need to be taught and led. They need you.
I also have an offer. Surrender, withdraw your mutants, humble yourself before the king. You'll save many lives. Enough, our swords will speak for us. He's clearly not going to surrender, but... And we just called him a madman. We know he's a madman. Enough, our swords will speak for us.
Enough. Our swords will speak for us.
How confident you seem. A painful lesson awaits.
Defeat the Grandmaster in combat. Yeah, he's too scared to face us alone, so he's sending in mutants first. Truly, the man's a coward. do this to take a swallow potion. There we have him, and he's still summoning spirits to help him. Coward, afraid to face us alone.
Again, Wolf. Have you fulfilled your destiny?
Salamandra is dying, soon to be a memory.
Salamandra means nothing. It was but a particle of chaos, the tool of the madman you just slew. Your past, your destiny, the reasons for your resurrection, all remain unknown.
Words, words, words.
Let me remind you, there is death. But there is also choice. I shall not look back. I shall find Salamandra and fulfill my destiny. You were wrong. I come for the soul of someone whose path often crossed yours as it was written. You may fight me, but the end will always be the same. Death.
The question is, whose?
I cannot be killed. You can delay your end, but it will come. Let us tend to the one already dead. Reflect on your deeds, Witcher. I stood near you when you arrived at Kaer Morhen, an omen of its downfall. I observed as you judged the villagers of the outskirts, leaving only blood and fire behind you. You brought death upon Raymond, endangered Shani, mindful only of your goals. Chaos followed in your wake. You slaughtered dozens with your witch's sword. You helped create the foundations for the Order's fanatical reign. You left Vizima in chaos, only to bring destruction upon murky waters. Every one of your decisions brought further devastation. Each choice you made led to greater evil. Vizima blazes. The Order and the Scoia'tael bleed, Temeria. Does your neutrality not taste bitter?
Stop.
Do not deny it, Witcher. You are my greatest champion, a perfect means of destruction. Wherever you walk, death and chaos follow. Now, as it was years ago, accept it. Do not fight it. Give up to me yet another man you destroyed.
Jacques de Aldersberg is mine.
You dare to oppose me? I sense your weakness as your life seeps from your wounds. With every drop, death draws nearer. You stand no chance against me. Yield to me.
Never.
Never. This is between him and me.
You aim to kill him anyway.
True, but for my reasons, and they're nothing to you. Clear off while you can. Go before it's too late.
You want to fight me? So be it. Your flight from death ends here. Draw your sword.
I was afraid you'd suggest chess.
Looks ready. going a lot better than the west side and the outskirts. Murky waters. Level gained. So here we go.
That sword is for monsters.
You're awake, Geralt. I was getting worried.
Dandelion? Where's the Grand Master?
A few steps away. He's dead. For a minute there, I thought you were gone too.
Hardly a pleasant nap. Was I out long?
Long enough. The fighting has been quelled. Foltest has regained control. However, Triss supported him. The effects have been shocking.
Is she all right?
She's fine. She stayed by you until I arrived. Then she had to go. You know, political duties.
Caught between the king, her sorceress friends, and her personal life.
What about you? Did you succeed?
Yes. I'll take the final element from Jacques and close this chapter.
End the story. Must recover the stolen secrets. Shax should have them. Since we have not had a single save going on since we went to the Ice Plains, we're saving now. Remains of Jacques de Aldersberg, Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose. Stolen secrets from Kaer Morhen, a sealed jewellery box containing the last of the stolen witch's secrets, and a dimeritium amulet, a small amulet made of a blue metal. Something ends, something begins. Recover the stolen witch's secrets, completing the mission Vesemir gave me. Time to close this chapter. I wonder if Dandelion will find it inspiring. Let's make another save so we know we have a save after, well, beating the quest.
Take what's yours, Witcher. You earned it.
Yeah, that final scene there, that's very memorable.
So, did you recover everything?
Know what I found on the Grand Master? A dimeridium pendant.
The one you gave Alvin?
I don't know. It looks the same, but older. He must have worn it under his armor for years.
A true keepsake, perhaps.
Maybe it was his way of repelling hostile magic. Or it was there to control inborn abilities, unrelenting visions.
That's something we'll never know.
It doesn't matter. Jacques de Aldersberg, if that was his name, is dead. End of story.
What's next, Geralt?
What do you mean?
Come now. You've recovered what was stolen, punished those who hurt you, you played politics and dismantled conspiracies. You've loved, you've killed, you've come a long way, Geralt. What do you intend to do now?
I'm tired, Dandelion. I want peace and quiet. Only now do I feel my new life beginning. I don't know.
I'm tired, Dandelion. I want peace and quiet.
As I thought. I've known you for years and never seen such fatigue in your eyes. People expected too much of you. Yet as always, you rose to the challenge, no matter how unreasonable it seemed. Don't get me wrong. I'm overjoyed to be able to talk to you again. But perhaps you should have stayed there, on the Isle of Avallac'h.
Seems I'll never find rest.
What can I say? Godspeed on your path, Witcher. It seemed the conflict between the Order of the Flaming Rose and the Scoia'tael would turn Vizima into charred ruins. Foltest, however, found a solution. He let the two sides bleed each other. The Order's power waned quickly following the Grand Master's mysterious death. The flower of elven youth perished, fighting in Vizima's streets. There were no victors. The non-human uprising weakened Temeria, and Foltest realized he would need capable diplomats. Triss Merigold became a royal advisor. Sorceresses gained influence. The king punished or exiled those who had plotted against him in his absence. They were, of course, soon replaced by others. Common folk saw no difference. They were too busy licking their wounds, seeking loved ones. Few people knew what had actually happened in those days in Vizima. They were those who destiny had brought together with Geralt of Rivia. Yet, they chose to remain silent. What then happened to the Witcher? That is a different tale entirely.
Temeria and Redania are allies, thanks in no small part to you. For your toil, a worthy pouch of gold.
Your Highness. Master. Farewell, sire.
There we have it. The Witcher. Based on the novels and short stories by Andrzej Sapkowski. Wonderful game, and I've been enjoying Let's Playing it, I really have. Made me appreciate it in a whole new way, but before I do evaluate my own experience of Let's Playing, talk about the end of the game and the Grand Master. He had a Dunritium amulet, and the things he said to us, his ideals, they were mirrors of what we've been talking with Alvin about. They were corrupted, evil, in by all means, objective ways, versions of what we told Alvin. Alvin had a Dunritium amulet, and Alvin could have been anywhere after he teleported. So what happened? As Alvin teleported back in time, and he grew up to become Jacques de Aldersberg. The King of the Wild Hunt confirms this by telling us that Geralt gave birth, in a way, to the ideals of the Order, the fanatic reign. the music is very loud, and I'll try to talk over it. So the moral of the story is that anyone really can get it into their heads that they are completely right, and then have their ideas tainted and they become evil, and that man and ideology, those are the great evils. But I love this game. I love all of the games and all of the books. I love the world, the characters, everything. My experience Let's Playing was a bit wonkier initially, I think. The first 10 or so parts, until I got into double digits. And the rest of the first chapter was also a bit really getting into it, figuring out how am I going to Let's Play, how do you Let's Play properly. But then I got into the swing of things and I really enjoyed it. Also because it made me appreciate the game in a whole new way. I hadn't appreciated it before. Because even though I remembered some things, as made evident by the theorizing about Adam in chapter 4, for example, I had forgotten all about that. Or Abigail showing up and just straight up saying, these are the future of mankind. I had forgotten that happened. And Raymond being killed and so on, I'd also forgotten that and all that. A bunch of stuff. I remember the Javed fight being, both of them being very tough. But I might just been worse at video games when I played last. And played the first time too. But having to actually verbalize and think really greatly about what is going on the screen, what's going on in the game. These characters, what are their motivations? And the game is very intelligent, I've come to acknowledge now. Many say that it's just a fanfic of the books, and by all means they are right. Because it takes a lot of elements from the books and just puts in a new coat of paint and says, this is The Witcher, the game. And it's really great, I love it. Special thanks to everyone. But having to... explaining to you, dear viewer, what's going on also helped me really take it all in. Like the Order's motivations and hell, killing Siegfried in the end. This is the first time I've actually done that. I've always been able to, justify Geralt's neutrality and so on, because of going, let's not kill him. But this time, because I had been thinking and talking this much about this is how things work, I saw no other way. And that's interesting, and sure, had I played without Let's Playing, I might have drawn the same conclusion. I don't know. But yeah, what's up next, you might think, you might ask? Well, I'm going to take a small break from, playing video games in general, I think, just a week maybe, a few days. Make sure this Let's Play is fully uploaded too. Then maybe take a day or two off still from playing games, and then I'll be Let's playing The Witcher 2. That's coming right up because I love that game too, and it deserves a Let's Play from me as well, I think. And for my own sake, I want to appreciate it the way I now appreciate this game. Really feel how intelligent the games are, because you don't really notice that if you're just playing and thinking, I'm just doing these side quests and so on. But that shall have to wait until you hear my voice the next time in Let's Play The Witcher 2. Which, for you, dear viewer, might actually just be a few seconds away, and then it starts, a few seconds and a click away, and then you'll be hearing me in, from a few weeks in the future. In any case, I hope you've been enjoying this The Witcher Let's Play, because I certainly have. See you later.